Whoa! Hi, everyone! Happy Homestuck Day! 413. It's 413 at 413. Woo! Hi, friends! How's it going? Well, it's 413 Chicago time, so anyway, wow! Hi! There's a lot of you. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. We're having some like good chats like about half an hour before stream started, so it was really cool. There's already like a lot of people here, so oh my gosh. I don't know if I'll be able to do like my normal say hello to everyone who said hi, so if it's okay with you guys, I'm just gonna like go down the list of people that I see on my viewer list in chat and just say hi to all of you in alphabetical order. So, hello Amire, hello Andrew, hey Banjo, hi Bungus Boy, hello Captain October, Chloric Block, hello Cole Rains, good to see you, Dark Sonic, Dexter Reed, thank you again for the follow, Dissidents, how's it going, Dragon Master, Dre, what's up, Namalika, hi, hello, is it pronounced Efrira? I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm just going to call you F, but thank you for the follow as well. Grey Unknown, hello. Heterosapiens, good to see you. Han365, hello. Infinite Snowmen, that is a lot of snowmen, but I'm glad that all of you are here and under one screen name somehow. Isaac, good to see you. I Smile, hello. Jacqueline, hi. Jelly Possum, hello, hello, hello. Kayla, hello. Maddie, thank you for the follow. Maxie, hello. Proto, hi there. Wildcard, hi. Oh, Thistle, I see you. You didn't for some reason my username, my user list is updated. So if I missed you before, hang on, let me see if I can recognize if I missed anyone because my user list just refreshed on me. Oh, Hit2Key, hi, hello. How you doing? Let's see. Misfit Spirit, hi, hello. Ravenwing, hi. Serious Inc, Savis. Hello, friends. Yum, hello. I know, F. That's exactly why I didn't say hello to Electrical Skateboard. I only just recently learned that was a bot, but anyway. Captain October, thank you so much for the follow. Well, hello, friends. Oh, Heterosapiens, thank you so much for the cheer. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I don't know if any of you have heard of this webcomic that I read from time to time on stream. It's called I believe it's pronounced Homestuck. I think it's actually Homestuck. I believe the H is silent, so Homestuck. So anyway, I'm going to read some Homestuck. We're gonna read some Homestuck today. We are on Act 5, Act 2. So we're having our Homestuck Day stream today. I'm gonna try and end at 6:12 my time, since 6:12 is another number. Also partly because Tara is at her doggy daycare right now, and I have to go pick her up by 6:30. So, I know it's so boring after Act 2. Nothing happens after Act 2. Oh my God, Bard Quest. That's amazing hit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hold on. The music's a little loud in my headphones, so I'm gonna turn it down because I'm distracted. Anyway, Andrew, thank you for the cheer. All right. Yes, but I am gonna get started reading here. So, so here's the plan, guys. I'm just gonna get through as much as I can today, and then during tomorrow's regular Homestuck stream, so we're still gonna stream tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time, regular time. For those of you who are new to the stream, I stream Homestuck every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, so if you're here for the Homestuck, stick around for the Homestuck. Also, I stream video games Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. If you like RPGs, JRPGs, I'm doing Chrono Cross and Suikoden 2 right now, just FYI. More information down the page if you want to take a look. Oh, hi, Dragon Spirit. Yeah, I may have said hi to you, but there's a lot of people here. I tried to say hi to everyone. Yo, that one weirdo, you are here. Yay, you made it. Congratulations. Okay, but, anyway. So I'm gonna get through as much as I can today, and then tomorrow during our regular stream, we're going to finish Act 5, Act 2. We're gonna get to Cascade. I'm told I should hold off on Rex Duodecim Angelus for a little bit longer, so I'm probably gonna watch and react to that tomorrow. Which is probably good, because we might need some time to fill out the 2 hours, because there might not be much left tomorrow. But anyway. Anywho. So, we are in the middle of this segment with... we have, like, dual storylines going on. Like, up at the top panel, I'm seeing that Jack is confronting Jade and Dave, and Scratch is dealing with Slick setting his place on fire, and there's, like, time shenanigans going on. Last time we saw what happened if Vriska had, if Terezi had decided to, like, let Vriska fly away. She ends up confronting Jack, and Jack ends up blowing up all the trolls and stuff, so bad things happen. So Terezi actually did stop Vriska, and I don't know, things and happening and stuff. So yes. But yeah, I am looking in the banner right now. Jade has like some kind of awesome gun. Dave has some kind of awesome sword, and Jack is confronting them both. So anyway, all right. So here we go. Slick, I can tolerate many things from a guest. All right. So I also believe what we're seeing here is that Vriska died a just death. Yeah, Vriska died just before pouring her heart out to John. That's right. So that happened. And now we see Doc Scratch here. Oh yeah, they use like fire extinguisher to put out like all the fire that Slick had caused. But anyway, curt manners, egregious womanizing, murdering the help, casual arson. Oh my god, casual arson. Just before? Oh yes, it was a just death. A just death. Alright. Even atrocious candy bowl etiquette. Oh my gosh, they're strifing! Oh. And Vriska is definitely dead. Oh my gosh. And there's Nick Cage. There's Con Air Man. Oh man. Gosh. I have complicated feelings about Vriska. Because Vriska is a very, very complicated character. But, like, this is the first time that... This is the first instance I think we see of, like, a god-tier character, like, dying the actual death. Like, we saw John get stabbed, but he didn't actually die. Because it wasn't a just death, and it wasn't a heroic death, so... Oh, man. Oh, what's this? So also down here we see Slick, like, rubbing the stuff off of his book. But it is the desecration of a priceless timepiece where I must draw the line. I'm afraid I must now insist that you take your beating quite personally. Break? Why is that in all caps? Oh, man. Vriska's machine gunning, and there's, like, multiple Daves happening. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow! Of all the things to smack Slick in his face with, he uses that giant book. Good lord! And he knocks out some teeth! And he sends all of the licorice dogs flying around. Licorice terriers. I think it's terriers, right? Also, oh! This is kind of a nice transition here. We got, like, John looking down, I think, at dead Grimdark Rose. I'm not calling Scratch Slick, Ignatus. I'm calling Slick Slick. Slick is clearly right there. What are you guys talking about? Alright. Oh, okay, so this is John trying to contact Vriska. I see. Oh, did I call... Okay, guys, I'm sorry. There's, like, a lot going on. Give me some slack here. Cut me some slack. Okay, alright. Let me start over again. Jade is shooting Jack. Jade! Jade is shooting Jack, everyone. Not Vriska. I would never call Jade Vriska. Ever. 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 There we go. Alright. Anyway. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little crankier on Friday afternoons because I'm tired after work. I'm glad you guys are all here, though. I really appreciate that. That you guys are like choosing to spend part of your Friday afternoon with me. That's really cool of you all. All right. So John is trying to communicate back with Vriska. Vriska, wait. Oops, hold on. So it logs out as technical therapist, logs back in as ectobiologist. Hey, are you there? I did what you said, but I can't tell if it worked. Hello? You didn't fly off to fight Jack yet, did you? Well, I hope not. Anyway, all that stuff you said sounds fun to me. I have hells of the Cage flicks in my library. I do not even care that you're an alien. See, Cage is the universal constant which unites us all. Well, if you haven't flown away, I will look forward to your message in the future. It would be nice to talk about all this stuff that happened. Anyway, bye. Oh God! Hey! Oh my fucking hell! This is so insanely awkward and sad. What is? Hang on! So wait, if Vriska's dead, then who is messaging John? Okay, let me give myself a moment here. So Jade, not Vriska, Jade is trying to blast Jack with some kind of plasma blaster thingy. And Dave is doing time shenanigan Dave attacks. And Scratch is, again, making Slick vomit his own blood, it looks like. He's beating the crap out of him. He has like this aura going on too. This is like Mystic Gohan type aura going on here. So we got like 3 different panels going on now. There's like the top banner, there's like this middle banner, and now there's like all these pictures flying around that kind of like show us what's going on with John and John's head. Oh, that was Karkat. That was Karkat trying to message John, not Vriska. Okay, I see. Hey, Karkat, was that you? Where's Vriska? She what? Shit. I feel like an asshole for reading this whole thing. What whole thing? You mean what she wrote? Yeah. Why are you snooping around her computer? Because, wow, okay. So let me ask, did you both actually like each other? I mean something vaguely resembling actual genuine mutual sentiment or whatever, not some lopsided pining bullshit. What are you talking about? Did you like her, you windsock-headed shitmouth? Is what I'm asking. Well, yeah. Why? Okay, that's fine. Then we'll talk about it later. Talk about what? I need you to be able to think straight. We have important shit to go over, and I don't have much time. Yeah, this is actually like a really smart move by Karkat. Like, if John needs to be able to focus on stuff right now, like, he doesn't need to know about Vriska. Like, this is not a good moment. And like, you know it's already hard on Karkat. Like, Karkat is like clearly emotional right now. Auto Harley! What even is Auto Harley? I don't know what's going on here, but like, is John like shoving Jade in front of? Oh, right, because Beck has. I'm sorry, because Jack has Beck absorbed in him, and Beck will not hurt Harley, will not hurt Jade, whose last name is Harley. So Dave is using Jade as like a shield, knowing that Beck will prevent Jack from hurting Jade. Okay. Did I say? I didn't really say John, did I? Okay. I meant Dave. God damn it. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, no one's giving me slack today. It's Homestuck Day, guys. It's the holiest day on the Homestuck calendar. Like, of all the days to not be giving slack. I'm kidding. I'm having fun with you guys. It's totally cool. That makes 2 of us, Dragon Spirit. I didn't notice either. And that's the problem, actually. Anyway. Anyway, holy heck, Doc Scratch just, like, gave Slick a massive uppercut. More papers flying around. Here's John again. By John, I mean Dave. Or by Dave, I mean John. No, by John, I mean John. Oh, man. Spade slack. Nice one, Hit. Good one. Alright. Like what? Plans. What plans? Never mind that. First, get out of the fucking blackout to a place where I can see you. Leave now. I'll contact you in a while once you've landed. Landed where? Lohak, obviously. Oh, obviously. Well, how else do you think you're going to cause the scratch, idiot? Do you even have any clue what's going on? Wait, of course you don't. You're wearing pajamas and giggling at clouds like one was shaped like the rudest bit of naked anatomy a human can recognize. No, I'm not. I mean, yes, I am wearing some pretty nice pajamas, but I know lots of things, like about the tumor, which I have already recovered. Wait, I mean, the tumor. Wait, fuck. I mean, oh, screw it. You know, the big bomb and some other stuff like that. I'm totally in the loop. Great, awesome, now get going. So I have to cause the scratch, huh? Okay, I'm done here. Talk to you in 1 second for me, one long, windy fucking journey for you. Carcinogenesis ceased trolling ectobiologist. Carcinogenesis began trolling ectobiologist. Okay, hi. Right. You let me down, Slick. Oh, you'll have to tell me about it. You'll have to tell me about it later, Dragon Master. But just by the title, that sounds cool. Adagio Redshift. Oh my goodness, what is happening there? So like, Jade is doing something cool, because that's her symbol. Dave is doing something cool, that's his symbol. And then, I don't know what's going on with Jack. But, anyway, there's a lot of Adagio Redshifting going on. Oh, is it Dragon Master? That's super cool. You let me down, Slick. Holy crap! Slick just got, like, kicked through an entire wall and then out into, like... He is going to plummet to his death, it looks like. Based on what I'm seeing. Also, what's this stuff in the background? So this looks So this purple thingy up here looks kind of Dursish. Is this Alternia over here? Well, wait, actually... Well... Scratch is like the first guardian of Alternia, so that would make sense, actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dragon Spirit. Alright. Okay. And then here we have... So we got Karkat with, like, some purple blood. Oh, we've got Karkat with... I'm assuming the Jack from his session, because the Jack from his session is, like, kind of consoling him. And also, like, that looks like Gamzee kind of lurking in the background in this pic. Oh, and here we've got God Tier John going to the site of the scratch. Oh, what was it called again? Is it like the turntable plateau or something like that? I have no idea if that's even close. But anyway. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hans. Sorry, I had to do that. No, Ignatus, I will never get it together. Never. Alright. Aren't you going to ask me how my journey was? No. It was long and windy, but a lot of fun. I really like flying. It's so much fun. Oh, I bet it is just the biggest fucking blast a guy can have without a pair of shame globes secured in his 2 trembling fists. You haven't tried it? Every douche got to fly but me, even the cripple. May he rest in peace, I fucking guess. Wait, is that the guy who Vriska killed? Oh god, you actually know about that? You know what? I give the fuck up trying to understand you and her. Why? Egbert, god damn it, will you shut your mouth and listen? Okay, but Is something wrong? What? A while ago, you talked to me, and it sounded like you were in danger, and it sounds like some people died, but you never told me what happened. Then I got distracted by a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, something is wrong. Or was. A bunch of us died. The end. I don't really want to talk about it. Oh, are you sure? Yes, and not just because, oh, the clock is rapidly ticking down to something we're calling the critical moment. And no, I don't know what that is, so close your reeking question geyser before it asks. But I'm your friend, aren't I? Oh, God. Well, John, I can't handle talking about it, okay? I just got done, dealing with Gamzee, and I'm feeling pretty emotional about it, so please, no. Wow, wait, dealing with Gamzee?
You tell me another and I'll
How did he deal with Gamzee? He dealt with Gamzee and he's still alive. So, Anyway, who is Gamzee? He was my best friend. Really? I thought Terezi was your best friend. Oh, wait, maybe she was your girlfriend? I forget. Oh my god, why is this tune playing now? Oh my gosh. Anyway, or wait, maybe she was your girlfriend? I forget. My think pan, it hurts. It is presently threatening to make me its bitch, John. Is that what you want? Do you want your cool alien pal to become the bitch of a raw, throbbing think pan? Such is the scenario before us. Sorry, I don't mean to be nosy. I just want to know some things about your situation. I am concerned. Gamzee was my very good friend, who was this goofy, lovable bullshit clown until he went psycho and killed some people. I liked him a lot. I don't know. I guess my best friend is really just the guy who I happen to be feeling most sentimental to at the moment. Is that a fucking crime? Okay, guys, should I keep it on Lumi, or should I like switch to like one of the Homestuck albums? Like At the Price of Oblivion, I think is probably the appropriate one for where we are right now. What do you guys think? Heh, no, I think I know how you feel. So he killed some people, and then what? So then it's okay, you can tell me. John, trust me, you wouldn't understand. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch since a few people are saying switch. So let me find At the Price of Oblivion. Where are you? Here we go. Alright. Sorry, anyway, let me let me back up to where I was. So he killed some people, and then what? So then it's okay, you can tell me. John, trust me, you wouldn't understand. It's just a troll thing. Humans wouldn't get it. You might think I was a shithead, and I can't I'm sorry, you might think I was a shithead, and I can't deal with that now on top of everything, so let's drop it. Okay, if you say so. Oh! I can't believe I almost forgot. I've been dying to know since I left the battlefield. Do you know if Rose is okay? Did it work? I thought I could rely on you, of all people. And Slick is still flying across the way. Jade is trying to shoot a lot of ammo into Jack. Dave is standing back there. Holy cow! Look at look at Scratch. He's just like full on growing green like Super Saiyan Berserker aura right now. Doof. And it looks like he's about to deliver the coup de grace. And there's Rose. Is she like coming out of Grimdark? I guess we'll see. She's fine. She woke up alive on Durst. Oh, that's Dream Rose. That's right. Yeah, that's her Durst clothing. That's right. Really? That's the rule, John. You kiss a dead player in time and their dream self takes over, assuming they still have one. Oh, wow. It's incredible you reach God tier status without even understanding the more mundane means of resurrection available. Wait, your unfailing cluelessness makes it the opposite of incredible. My mistake. So I guess it would not have worked on my dad then? Or Rose's mom. No, but that is exactly what I wanted to picture happening behind the black curtain, John. You snogging up your dead hatted man, Lucis. Thank you for that mental image. Or Rose's adult woman, Lucis. Maybe a dead woman sweeps your senior is more your cup of sauce, since apparently you are not a homosexual, whatever that means. Not even to speak of your race's absurd qualms with the notion of incest, which, again, still sort of wondering how that could even be a thing. Is that your game, Egbert? Have you had your eye on Madame Lalonde and you've been waiting for a convenient resurrection opportunity to bust out your most passionate smooch motifs kept in reserve and in front of her dead female offspring, no less? Just shameful. God, Karkat, holy cow. Well, she is a very pretty lady, but that seems like a really inappropriate thing to think about, Karkat. You don't say! What are we even talking about anymore? I don't know. I am frankly pretty upset about finding them dead in the Magic Castle, and I guess I was wondering aloud if something could have been done. Or at least maybe to talk about it without angry tirades being involved. Exactly. You are embarking down tragedy lane, and we've got to stamp that garbage out. We can't have you getting all morose while we've got so many irons in the fire. Fuck. Loaded phrase. Forget I said that. Right, because that was Vriska's thing that she always said. Yo, Jelly Possum! From the grocery store? Nice. That's awesome. Let's see. Nice, Evans. Who doesn't have their eyes on Madame Lalonde? Oh my. Ooh la la. Sorry, what was I? Fuck, loaded phrase. Forget I said that. Just clam your shit up and forget your stupid guardian, like I did with my dear crab monster custodian, who I adored in no way whatsoever. You're being a douche. Wait, what am I saying? You're always a douche. Yes, thank you. Your dad was a crab monster? Shut the fuck up. We're talking about something more important. Rose, remember? Yes, she's waiting on Durst for your bomb to be delivered. It will arrive safely a little later. Oh, great. How do you know it gets there? Jade told me. Alright. To do what it is you do best. Doodly firearms! Oh my gosh. That is such an angle. Holy crap. They're really like building up this moment. It makes me think like something unexpected is about to happen. Like the way this is set up, like, it's like there's no possible way that like Scratch would not kill Slick in this moment, but it's Homestuck, so something may happen. Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh damn! Jack is using like his warp zone powers to cause Jade to like shoot Dave to death. What? Holy cow. Okay, when I said something unexpected is about to happen, I wasn't talking about what was going on in the banner, but good god. Well, Dave is definitely dead. Well, something's going on with his dream self here, too. Good lord. Wow. Yeah, and his dream self is starting to die, too. That's right. Good lord. Jade from further ahead on your timeline. Before my piece of shit clown bro made everything terrible here, she and I were hammering out these plans. I talked to her across pretty much the full spread of her timeline until the scratch starts and the feed cuts out. So I have a sense of the whole picture here, and it's my job now to put some things into motion. That's cool. It's nice to hear you're working together. I should pester Jade and see what she's up to. You should sit your ass tight and do the fuck what I tell you, and do the fuck what I tell you the fuck to fucking do. Oh. Anyway, she and Dave do have a lot of frog breeding, accelerating the process significantly by exploiting time travel, with help from me and Kanaya, since we were in charge of frog duties in our session. Frog duties? Wait, which one is Kanaya again? Don't interrupt, I'm following a train of thought. Okay, Kanaya's my other best friend, and she was the hero of space, like Jade, which means she's the stoker of the forge and is basically in charge of frogs, which sounds silly, I know. You breed the right frog to make the universe you want to make, which is a long, arduous process, and I kind of fucked it up in my game, but that's a whole other story, which I'll get to later, okay? Wow, okay. She and Dave ran into Jack, which I'm sure he must have saw coming, because I've never seen anyone exploit time travel so shamelessly as him, not even Aradia. Aradia? Just another dead troll, who cares? Oh. Stop frowning, she was already dead before she died. Oh my god. Yo, Sai, how's it going? Hey, happy Homestuck Day. I am great. Let's see. She is already dead before she died. Oh my, that's such a great, like, line. So she and Dave fought with him for a while, and long story short, he died. What? But it's fine. I guess that was his plan, like some bizarre, useless last stand. Even if he didn't tell Jade, who was pretty freaked out until I talked her through it. Did she kiss him too? You are not supposed to kiss her, Mr. Noir. You're supposed to kill her. Okay, so up here. So it looks like Jade is like cradling dead and dying Dave, or dead Dave, and Jack is like looking on. But Jack is kind of like holding back because Beck would never hurt Jade. So this should hopefully like totally work. Oh! So Scratch wasn't going to shoot Slick in the head. Scratch is giving Slick the gun with which he's supposed to kill Snowman, I'm guessing. That's what this is referring to, I'm guessing. A corpse smooch, 4 times corpse smooch combo. So we've got we got John kissing Rose, and then we got Kanaya, not Kanaya. I'm sorry, I'm messing up all the names. Terezi kissing Tavros, and Karkat kissing Kanaya, and Jade thinking about kissing Dave. Oh, that's right. Killing Snowman has consequences. Doesn't that destroys the universe, right? Killing Snowman destroys the universe, if I remember correctly. Oh, weirdo. Yeah, this stream is going to go up on YouTube with the rest of my stuff, so totally. Corpse smooch combo. Yeah, right there, while Jack washed like a fucking creep, but it worked. OMG, Karkat, it is like your shitty shipping grid is coming true before our very eyes. Remember when you made that ugly thing? Who gives a fuck about shipping or my ludicrous stranglehold over all topics concerning romance? I'm still talking! He woke up alive on Durst and met with Rose. And that was the end of the line for Alpha Dave. To my knowledge, he doesn't time travel after that. And he and Rose stay on Durst waiting for the bomb until you start the scratch. But I can't see either of them because of the blackout. The blackout lingering around Rose for whatever reason. Nobody knows what's up with that. Regardless, his job is to plot a course through the ring to find the sun. Yep, I remember that. I remember that detail. When he does, either he or Rose will deliver the bomb. I don't know which. Now leave and never darken my door again. Okay, so now we go back to Scratch's apartment. Which is a huge mess. Okay, so Slick was given the gun, and then Slick was warped away to wherever Slick is going. And then meanwhile, in the pictures here, we see, so this is Jade here with Jack, like, seems like some other point. And then there's Gamzee, there's Karkat. All kinds of stuff happening. Oh, I'm not sure what this is. I feel like I should know what this is, but I can't quite call it up. Alright, anyway. Yo, Dracon! Happy Homestuck Day! Alright. But now they don't have dream selves left. Whoever goes will be risking their life for good, won't they? That would be the logical extension of those facts, yes. This is unacceptable. Couldn't I do it? I'm apparently immortal because of this god tier business, so the bomb probably would not kill me. Okay, but don't you think there's a remote possibility that going on a suicide mission to save all of reality would count as a heroic death? Maybe I could try to be not all that brave while I do it? God, that's fantastic. Oh, man. That's awesome, Drakon. That sounds fantastic. You asshole, of course you'd be brave. That tends to be what happens when you do something really fucking courageous. Yeah, I just don't want to lose anybody else is all. That's just how it is. I've lost friends for way more pointless reasons. You're all out of options here. You'd be risking death just as much as they would, and they're better qualified to handle the mission as the Durst Dreamers. Jade's dream self is dead too, so she's out. Or to be more specific, her dream self is an overly emotional dog who went off whimpering somewhere. I'm pretty sure she will be completely useless. Oh, yeah, she mentioned something about that. She said she prototyped her dream self? What happened with that? She doesn't like to talk about it. Kind of a sore subject. Why? She thinks she's selfish and completely hysterical, and I guess hates the part of herself that she represents. But, I mean, the thing is, she spent a long time being dead and moving on. It's not like you can just bring somebody back and expect them to give a shit about all the stuff you think is important. I've tried to tell her that her sprite self is probably nowhere near as despicable as she's making out with herself to be. I mean, making herself out to be. Making out with herself to be. Oh my goodness. Making herself out to be. You know what I mean. Look, I'm just saying, we've all got flaws. Even her. And for all the shit she's given me on this very subject, she keeps herself dangling from a very high hook. She'd be doing me a major personal solid by making at least some attempt to get herself off. Wait, fuck. What did I just say? Wow. I meant let herself off. The hook. The fucking hook. It's a figure of goddamn speech. Raise his eyebrows. Put those the fuck back down before my hot acid rage breath burns them off your idiotic face. Okay, I'm putting them back down as not suggestively as possible. What are we even talking about? It wasn't this, whatever this is. What is what this is? It's nothing, you shit. It has been the conversational equivalent of us whistling through our snout barrels while touching each other inappropriately. While touching each other inappropriately. I don't know where face even came from. Face isn't in there. That's what happens when I try to read too fast. Was that another weird erotic slip of the tongue? No, that was me being worked up into this ridiculous fucking conniption and saying something inflammatory. God, how does that not be clear by now? Okay, well, what I am getting from this, aside from the possibility that Jade may or may not have kissed Dog Jade at some point, is that neither of them will be able to help with the bomb plan. That's exactly right. The Pajama Prodigy used his puzzle sponge today. Besides, Jade is responsible for other important parts of the plan. For one thing, you'll have to wait for her to send you the code for the quills. You can't scratch the mesa without them. The mesa, that's right. I said plateau earlier, I meant mesa. She got them from her denizen, or will later on her timeline, now that she lit the forge and woke the monster up. Aren't those the really tough to kill guys? Yeah. Did she kill them? Hell if I know. Her explanation of the entire encounter boiled down to, and I quote, shenanigans. Limed for infuriatingly vague. Haha. Anyway, after she gives that to you, she then has to go through with the rest of the plan, which is making sure you all survive after the scratch, minus one of the Durst Dreamers, of course. The plan revolves around some really baffling, hand-wavy mumbo-jumbo, which I don't really understand, but she told me to trust her about it because the info comes from a reliable informant, whitened for smug tool. It involves something to do with a yellow lawn ring, which isn't the human word for it. It's just your word is so dumb I feel dumb saying it. Word for what? I guess your entire escape plan somehow pivots critically around an unwatered piece of residential property? It doesn't matter what it means. Jade says she has this figured out, and I don't have time to do much but trust her. The point is, she's all booked up and all too mortal, so she won't be delivering the bomb, and neither will you. Okay, well, what about this? Since she is mortal and I am not, sort of. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's getting. Let me turn on my living room light because it's getting darker as the sun goes down. So let me actually turn the light back on. That should fix the problem. Hold on one second. Oh, that's still not all that great. What if I close the shade? Hang on a sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, that made it, like, worse. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Let me do this. Let me just turn off the chroma. I'm going to switch to another layout. Whoa. And I am obviously going to put Homestuck back on. There we go. Sorry, guys. One sec. Let me adjust the thing here. Oh, wait, actually, it looks like it might be fine now. No, it's still a little funky. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Just doing a bit of finagling on the fly. Let's see, main cam. Let's actually turn off chroma. Alright. There we go. We'll just do it like this. Whee! Oh, hang on, pet cam is actually turned on. So Tara is at doggy daycare right now because I was at work today. So Tara goes to doggy daycare when I'm at work. And wait, how are we talking about brewing? I don't know what's going on, but anyway. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let me turn the living room light back off. We're not dealing with chroma anymore. Okay, I think it's just like. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is left over from when I was doing a beer brewing stream. Hang on, let me take that down. Sorry, guys. I did beer brewing for my stream anniversary a couple months ago. Anyway, we're not that close to Cascade. We're on page 3871. Anyway, all right. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna continue now. Where were we? Okay, well, what about this? Since she is mortal and I am not, sort of, and I don't need to do the scratch for a while, can I go help her? Maybe she could use some protection. Maybe that's what Dave was just trying to do when he temporarily died. Remember, Jack is still on the loose. He has killed Rose and Dave once and me twice. No. Sweet bleeding Jigus, Egbert. You keep bragging about your immortality and then brainlessly announce plans to go off and do something heroic. You're going to have the shortest lifespan of any immortal in history. Sorry. Besides, it's a total non-issue. Jack wouldn't hesitate to stab you again, but he won't hurt Jade for some reason. If anything, you could use her protection. Really? I never noticed when I was looking through her timeline earlier. It wasn't until I was talking to her in those time frames and she told me. He keeps just following her around. I could see him off in the distance in some frames, just lurking there, shadowing her movements. It's incredibly disturbing. He lingers around her until the scratch begins and I lose the feed, never once doing anything threatening. She says she thinks it's because Jack inherited loyalty of her Lucis. If she's right, I guess her Lucis really did offer her the most protection possible by prototyping itself, albeit by dooming us all. The idiot. Aw, that's actually kinda cute. Yo, Prapple, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Rex Duodecim tomorrow, because I'm told that there's like one more page I need to get to before watching it truly spoiler-free, but I don't think I'm gonna get to that page today. Sadly, he holds no such loyalty to any of us here. He regards us all as ripe for the repeated skewering. Oh, fuck. Maybe we should all have just dressed like Jade? I can't believe this stroke of genius only occurred to me now. I don't think you'll be fooled. Dogs have pretty good senses of smell. It was a motherfucking joke. Will you look at this mess? Alright, so again, big mess in Doc Scratch's apartment. Big mess. Meanwhile, these pictures are still scattered all over the place. So there's Jade and Dave on Durst. Here's like Dream Bubble stuff. Here's the beginning of Act 5, Act 1. Here's John doing John things, talking to Karkat. Lots of things going on. All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. If we can ride this out for a little longer until the critical moment and Dave/Rose can destroy the sun, Jack shouldn't be a threat. Conveniently, if they're successful, that will signal the beginning of our own escape plan. What is your plan? Apparently the explosion will be so huge it will be visible at great distances throughout the furthest ring. Even from different sessions like yours and ours. You won't get to see it because by then your session should be wiped out by the scratch. But we will. The plan is to use it as a beacon and travel there as a rendezvous point. Rendezvous with who? We've got people there. That's what Jade tells me. Jade knows so many things lately. What is even her deal? Hell if I know. This is basically dream intelligence. Every time she goes to sleep, she has more to ramble about. She says I should go to sleep to find out, but I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to be napping between making all these plans and getting persecuted by this demented honking asshole? So yeah. We'll meet in the aftermath of the explosion with our people on the inside, or I guess I should say outside. I don't think they could come with us, though. Come with you where? Who are they? Dead people. As for where? It's not like we're going to stick around there forever. That would probably be depressing, since we're not fucking ghosts. The scratch will reboot your session. Your whole universe, actually. So, somewhere in this dreadful abyss, that new session will start up in its own insiposphere from scratch. Look at that. Another pun because of using that fucking word every other sentence. Kill me now. But that quote-unquote from scratch effing LOL session is what you're shooting for to survive. The idea is for you all to preserve yourselves by escaping there. Through the lawn ring? Yes. Once you're there, you will help us find our way there too. And then we can all finally figure out what the fuck to do with the rest of our lives. Oh my god. Karkat does not sleep. He never sleeps. Ever. Oh my gosh, it's so cool that there's so many of you here. That's awesome. Hi! Happy Homestuck Day, everyone! I'm glad you're all here, and that we are all celebrating Homestuck together. Oh! So then this is how we're supposed to meet. That's kind of exciting. Yeah, I guess if enough of us are alive by then to meet. Oh wait, let me check something real quick. Are you guys able to see the banner? Yes, okay, good. I realized I had switched layouts, so the window size might have changed too. That's good. Yeah, I guess if enough of us are alive by then to meet. So, I guess you're not worried about it turning into a huge sloppy makeout fest anymore. Oh, right. Ha ha ha. John, you and Vriska better keep your hands to yourselves or everyone's going to be really uncomfortable. No interspecies funny business. Is that clear? Ugh, I am convincingly flipping my lid about this, waving my arms around a lot and making all my best yelling faces. Wow, look at that. It's time to change the subject again. Huh? Poof! Subject changed! If it works, and you wind up in the new session, that's why it'll be important to make sure one of the Durst Dreamers stays with you, so they can help guide us there from the ring. Won't there be other players in the new session? Like, alternate universe versions of ourselves and such? Probably. But those chumps won't know anything about us or all our plans. Why would they? Yeah, it's just kind of a weird thought. So, out of everything we just talked about, this is the thing that has you tripping globes? Whatever you say. Oh, sorry. Oops, that was Karkat. So out of everything we just talked about, this is the thing that has you tripping globes. Whatever you say. But I guess it's sort of comforting too. If Rose or Dave have to go off and die, at least I get to see them again, in a way. Even if I will only be alternate universe John to them. Maybe my dad will be alive in that session too. Okay, maybe. But before you get excited about that, you've got to make sure you get there first, which means you have to do what I say and stick to the plan. You need to focus on getting ready to start the scratch. The game doesn't make a hard reset that easy to pull off. Once you initiate it, the game throws everything it's got at you, which is one reason why you're the best guy for the job, because of your superpowers and silly windy bullshit. Okay, I'll do my best. What should I do right now? Get prepared. Make all the equipment you think you'll need. Stay out of trouble. Wait for Jade to send that code, wait for me to contact you for the first time, and do your best to humor him while he ignorantly attempts to flame you back into the puddle of slime you crawled out of. Please. Oh man, our first conversation ever? I can't wait. Yeah, but can I just say something in my defense before that happens? I don't actually hate you, and I never did. I was deluding myself. Deep down, I'm sure I was always pretty okay with you. Thanks, Karkat. It wasn't a fucking compliment! Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Oh my god, if we had like 413 people, first of all, I don't even know what I would do with that many people. I'd probably just like panic and just like close my chat and not even look at it. Oh my gosh. It's not like I hate you like that, John. God! This scrapbook is now in hopeless disarray. Well, Doc Scratch sure knows how to clean up his apartment. Nothing really dramatic going on in the banner now, other than like stuff disappearing. Feel free to examine the clippings while I tidy. Oh, sweet, so I get to like click these things. Alright, so this is Dave's apartment. Oh wow, so is this like jumping around to different pages and stuff? Oh, so this is early Dave, it looks like. Here's one for you. It's a Whopper. Are you ready? For what? So Dave is talking to Rose. This huge fucking Whopper I'm about to just say. You mean a canard of behemothic embellishment? What? Or was your resolve finally dismantled by the siren song of all that flame-broiled beef? No. Okay, first, do you even have Burger Kings out in the fucking woods? Why do you reference things that obviously aren't in the woods like terrible burgers? I'll limit my establishments of reference to lumber mills and sugar shanties from now on. Also, there's a Burger King less than 40 minutes from my house. I won't let this stand in the way of the new policy, though. There is? Okay, whatever. I'm talking about a dream I just had. I mean, it was a doozy, like, psychologically speaking. Wait, I'm not missing... Am I missing anything in the... Okay, I'm not missing anything in the banner. Sorry. Not really. I mean, it was a doozy, like, psychologically speaking. Doozy is a slightly dumber word than Whopper. Certainly less delicious. It was absurdly heavy-handed by It was absurdly heavy-handed. My subconscious was really slathering it on. Like, whatever tangy sludge the king himself squirts on his bargain patties. It's possible that I dreamt it ironically. I don't know. I figured you'd be interested in hearing about it. It's every bit as thick and juicy as a half pound of sizzling grade A premium. Okay, this is stupid. We've got to get burgers out of this conversation. Are you busy? Yes. Cool, listen to this. Oh my god, this is fantastic. I thought you didn't want me to analyze your dreams anymore. No, but this one is too good to not be put under the microscope with your whole precocious psychotherapy shtick. It's almost laughably symbolic of all my mental problems, assuming I actually have those. It's grotesquely pregnant with meaning, all gestating at least 8 gooey octuplets thrashing around in an undulating belly full of mind slime. Maybe we can try evaluating that troubling metaphor. Or maybe we could start by evaluating that troubling metaphor. No, look. I just want your professional take on how many things in my dreams symbolize dicks. We've already established that all of your dreams are packed with enough homoerotic symbolism to lift Freudian theory from the ashes of discreditation. Yeah, that's a given. But I didn't even dream about puppets this time. Oh my god. That is amazing. Are you serious? I'm clearing my schedule. This is a major breakthrough. I know. It was so much more relaxing and enjoyable. It was about me dying repeatedly. Oh my god. Go on. I was in this dark place surrounded by this big flock of crows. God, this is so generically morbid. I'm sorry in advance for exposing you to my unconscious mind's silly cliches. That's okay. They wouldn't be cliches if they didn't comprise the unanimously understood bedrock of phallic symbolism, with no other viable interpretation. Well, obviously I knew the birds were just black screaming sky dogs. Hear me out. I kept dying. There kept being these traps, like I would go one way and get my head chopped off, or go another way and get stabbed, or whatever. And every time I died, the dream reset itself, and I was standing there alive and ready to try to escape again. But each time I would be watching myself from the vantage point of a different crow. Like, I was the crow, all squawking around in circles like a macabre flapping douche. And I would always watch myself try to do something stupid. Try to do something different to dodge the trap, but I always ended up dead. Well, if I've learned anything from my extensive skimming over the Wikipedia articles on dream analysis, It's that this dream is very unlikely to have any literal significance whatsoever. It's probably not about dying at all. You mean maybe it's about anxiety over maintaining my vlogs? Or that my beats might not be ill enough? Yes. In fact, if you were on my couch, that would have been my next question as a licensed professional. Mr. Strider, have you considered that what you actually dread is to have your urban rhythms exposed for what they truly are, which is, clinically speaking, just shy of da bomb? I love the way Rose talks. It's just fantastic. Let's see. And then we crack up laughing because we both know they're fresher than your mom's change of drawers and tighter than when she's wearing them. Oh my god. Listening to you conjure imagery of my mother in her underpants is definitely keeping us buoyed high above this swirling Freudian hellhole. Well done. Please, it's not like she's my mom. I can visualize her choice ass all I want without it getting much more than moderately uncomfortable for everyone involved. What if you're wrong? About what? Her not being your mother. Don't worry, you're probably safe. Luckily, I could think of no literary or historical precedent for that sort of folly whatsoever. This isn't the first time you've insinuated we're related. What is up with that? Isn't it? No. I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like you've brought it up before, which is kind of weird, but now I don't know. I think I'm getting this weird deja vu thing where I was sure we talked about this. I'll forget it. Why don't you tell me more about your dream? Okay, so I kept dying and kept being crows and stuff, and then I started to notice something coming from the sky. It was this faint, eerie singing, and I look up, and there's nothing there, just darkness. That's interesting. I've read about this. What did you read? Certain texts say singing from the unknowable void carries a message, that its recipient has been selected for a mission of supreme cosmic importance that will result in your death and that of billions more. But one that is essential to the perpetuation of existence itself. What the fuck sort of crackpot psychology text would say something like that? It's not from a psychology text. So then, you're consulting astrology books now. Not astrology, more like zoology. Oh my fucking god, will you put that away? Okay, keep describing the dream though. If the rest of it is incompatible with the prognoses of the zoologically dubious, I will withdraw my insinuation. There's not even much more to it. I looked up into the sky, didn't see anyone singing, but even though the sky was black, I could see the sun. It was bright as hell, even through my shades. So I flapped my wings and flew up away to it like a fucking piece of garbage, and that's it. Doesn't this strike you as an impulse of self-destruction? No, not in the sense that it was a dark sacrificial zoology mission. It was more like somewhere to go besides watching myself die a lot from the vantage point of a feathery murder of dumb shitty birds. It's not astrology, it's silly, it's elder zoology. Yes. So if hypothetically you were to accept such a mission, or even insist upon one, wouldn't it be in the spirit of genuine sacrifice? It wouldn't be in the spirit of genuine sacrifice, but of escape? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, something's wrong. This whole conversation is falling apart. This isn't how it originally went at all. We were making good progress, too. Why did you have to go and remember? This happened months ago. Does this mean I'm dead? Oh man, so they must be like in a dream bubble. What do you think? Stop it. This is so sick, you using the dream bubble bullshit to pick apart my psyche. Am I dead or asleep? If you're starting to remember, you should be able to tell me. God damn it. Maybe I'm just as confused as you about it? Yeah, right. Am I dead or asleep, Dave? I don't know. Try to remember. Alright, feel free to examine the clippings while I tidy. Okay, so we already did this one. So we can do this one. There's like 2 others, 3 others, 4 others. Well, where does this one take us? Alright. So this is, Jade Sprite. Who's like, just kind of crying there. She's looking off to the side. Oh dear, what's this? Dave? Oh, is that Dave Sprite? Hey. Oh, man, I wonder what's going on there, then. Okay, so that's 2 of them. Let's do this one in the upper corner. Oh, this is the Nepeta's symbol! Nepeta! Oh my gosh. Jaspers, I guess I should say farewell to you now. Why, Nepeta? Because this is the end of your timeline, and I don't know what happens to you after this. I mean, happens to you after this. That one was kind of obtuse, sorry. What's a timeline? That's a hard question. Okay, imagine a long tempting strand of yarn. Yes! Oh yes, so great! Now, imagine instead of being made of wiggly enticing stuff, it's made of what lets you exist. And you are right at the twitching tip of it, don't you see? Look at the sky. Meow. Yes, I see the sky, and can tell that indeed something is going on. But, wait, what is going on? Oh yeah, it looks like not good things are going on with the sky. But aside from that, I don't really understand what you said, being a cat and all. That's fine, you don't have to try too hard. All you have to know is it's the scratch, and I'm not 100% sure what happens next for you. I still think it's nice how you slip cat things in the things you say. You're so clever and wonderful, Nepeta. What's the scratch? Well, you know Rose's friend John? Yes, of course. Imagine that he is using this great big circle like a really fun scratching post, and it makes all this light come out that changes everything. Just after he starts doing that, the sky goes funny everywhere, and then I can't see you anymore. Yes, that's what it is. I think I understand that completely. I'm a bit nervous for you, especially since you remind me so much of someone I already lost. But maybe you'll be okay? I don't know. I'm not worried, Nepeta, so you shouldn't either. It's not as if I have never died before. You are a brave kitty, just like Pounce was. Pounce was a cat like me? Yes, she was amazing. I bet you and she would have gotten along famously. Oh, I bet you're right. Brrr, brrr. Was she nice to sniff? Yes, she smelled really good. And also she was super beautiful. Wow! Did you ever have someone nice back on Earth who you loved? Rose! I loved Rose. Hee, of course you did. I mean a nice cat who was your mate sprint? Well, there was a time I remember I was thinking about girl cats a lot for some reason. I would saunter around the house making all these big meows and looking out the windows with my nose touching the glass. But then Rose's mom took me to this place where I was scared to be for a while, and then when I was at home again, I didn't do the meows anymore. I guess I didn't think about the girl cats after that, which is just as well, because none ever came to the windows. Really, not even when I did my biggest meows. Oh my gosh, he's talking about getting neutered, isn't he? That's too bad. But I bet lots of girl cats would have loved to be with you. If only there had been some around to hear your lovely meows. You're really nice to say so, Nepeta. What about you, though? Me? Yes. Well, I've never told anybody this, not even my Moirail. Actually, he's the last guy I might tell, so he wouldn't have perved. But yes, I have liked somebody for quite some time, but alas, he doesn't know it. What don't you tell him? Maybe you can win his affection by rubbing your cheek against him. That's what I would do. Oh, no, I'm too shy even for that. And he's so adorably grumpy all the time, it probably wouldn't go over well. It's hard to explain. Maybe cats think differently, but trolls tend to be pretty cautious about expressing their feelings when it comes to the flushed quadrant. What's a quadrant? It is, okay, it has romantic applications, but it is also something more general than that. A quadrant is, how do I say this? Like pause? Exactly like pause! I see, that's really easy to get. I think you should tell him that you like him. You might not get the chance if you don't. For instance, I think instead of meowing at windows, I should have just scurried out a door before it could close. Then I might have found a girl cat to sniff. Oh well. I know, but it's just not that simple. I could make someone else jealous, I think. And what if he doesn't feel the same way? And, this is so complicated. Maybe I just need to let go of the silly infatuation. I think it's never going to happen, honestly. You shouldn't lose hope. I have another story that might give you hope, even though it should be noted, again, that I'm only a cat. Oh? Yes, one time I was with Rose, and I was sitting there dressed up in my suit with her as happy as can be, but then she disappeared. The whole place disappeared, and I was in another place. There was no Rose, there was someone else. I guess I loved her too in time, but never as much as Rose. It just wasn't the same. I kept waiting to see Rose again, but never did. And finally I lost hope that I would, and then I died. But then I became alive again, and I got to see her, and I was so happy. That's my story, and that's why I think there's always hope even if you die. So, you're saying that maybe I will have to die to get to be with him? Yes, maybe. I hope that's not the case, but I guess you just have a different way of looking at things. Thank you for the advice, Jaspers. So that's interesting. Like, that's why I think there's always hope even if you die. So you're saying maybe I will have to die to get to be with him. Interesting. I'll have to remember that. Okay. So we've looked at 3 of the clippings now. Let's look at this one in the bottom. Let's see. Oh, so here's the ship that we saw earlier that has some of our friends on it. There's this is Club's Deuce, right? The little one. If I remember that correctly. Yeah, rather the Courtyard Droll, technically, yes. And Wayward Vagabond / War Weary Villain, all that stuff. And there's Liv Tyler. Oh my gosh! Pickpocketed! Liv Tyler's furious about the pickpocketing. Meanwhile, WV is oblivious, and there's chasing going on throughout the ship. And then has the wallet, and then secret ambush. Okay, I'll have to remember that too. Okay, and then this clipping of John. Zerly-hoo. Alright, Arachna's grip began trolling Ghosty Trickster. Hi, John Human. Ugh! Excuse me, alien time troll, but I am trying to wrap a present. Really, you all have the worst timing. Yes, I can see that. 2 ugly garments and seeds for some kind of strange earth vegetable? Pretty lame present, John. What strange earth vegetable? Nope, not going to ask how you know my name or what I'm sending, don't care. And one of those ugly garments is for me also. It's not ugly, it's awesome. Not as awesome as something you will be wearing later, thanks to me. Uh-oh, my mouse is hovering dangerously close to the block button. It's always done that when I talk to trolls. It is the dangest thing. Calm down. I just thought I would foreshadow my existence to you at this quaint moment on your timeline. It is way too tempting not to let you know that I have taken great care to become a very important feature of your life. Or for that matter, to let you know that I will be giving you a present so much better than the useless crap you're shoving in that box. I'll be giving you the gift of immortality. Oh, sweet. That has been on my wish list, ranking just below a mint-condition Little Monsters poster starring Hollywood superstar Howie Mandel. Can I expect it to arrive on my next birthday? Yes, as a matter of fact, nice guess. It will come at a cost, though. The Mandel poster or immortality? The latter, jackass. In order for you to claim it, you will have to be quite gullible and allow me to arrange your murder. Oh my god. This is great. I see. Here's where all the sick trolling begins. You can keep your present. I'm not interested. But you will be. You will happily go along with everything I tell you to do. And then, once I have completely earned your trust, I will kill you, John. Oh my god. The other troll I just talked to was way better, if a tad grumpy. At least she was down with talking about cool movies, sort of. But this is all true. I've seen it already. You have no idea how delicious the dramatic irony is right now. You will die. I will lead you into a trap and watch you bleed to death on a big stone slab with a sword stuck in your chest. There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, it has already happened. That's nice. Now scram, troll. I'll leave you alone soon enough. I was just feeling pretty pleased with myself about all the brilliant plans I made for you and your friends. Stopping by in your past to mess with your head is really just a courtesy, because I like to think we're pretty good friends by the time I get around to killing you. Oh my god. This is a great conversation. Okay, you got me. My feathers are all ruffled, and I can no longer tell my ass apart from a big orange earth vegetable. Now, can you leave me alone? I guess so. But my inevitable grisly murder of you notwithstanding, you're a pretty fun guy to hassle. It'll be difficult sparing you from the privilege of my company until your game begins. That is basically the worst pickup line I have ever heard. Please, John, as if there's any conceivable sequence of events that could lead to me to consider you as a viable romantic partner in any quadrant, even the pale ones. Blurp, derp, blah. More plausible alien sounding things. Weren't you leaving? Yes. Okay then. I mean, I was going to, but now I guess I'm not. Oh, why? Because this isn't really happening. It isn't? It did once, but that was just a memory. I guess I must be dead. Guess you're dead, Vriska. I guess you're dead. Oh, there's break written all over the thing, the stuff. Okay, is this conversation over now? Can I keep packing my present? The conversation as it went before is already over. I said goodbye and you blocked me, don't you remember? Well, I was going to block you, but then I didn't for some reason. Exactly, because we've already been through this. You're either asleep or dead like me. Man, I can't believe I let her trick me like that. Such an amateur mistake. I guess I am feeling something like deja vu. Maybe. I still don't think I believe you, though. Hey, do you have any recollection of all the last message I sent you before I died? I don't even know who you are! Yeah, I figured. Just as well. I made some pretty embarrassing confessions to you. I guess I'm getting what I asked for in a way, even though it's not what I pictured. What did you ask for? I asked if you wanted to, you know, hang out. Was this after you killed me and gave me immortality? Yes. So, what do you say? Or, what do you think might have said? Or, what do you think might have said? About what? You mean hanging out? Yeah. Oh god, this is so ridiculous. You're just a crazy troll on the internet, and I need to get back to packing up this present for my friend. We are not going to hang out. I'm sorry. John, there is no present. You are not in your hive, and you don't have anything to send. She received it a long time ago. None of this matters anymore. If you don't believe me, you are free to look out your window. What will that accomplish? It might help you remember. And you'll be able to see me. If you want. Oh, I will be happy to switch to album 8. Yeah, album just ended, did it not? So there we go. Let's see. Album 8, Homestuck Volume 8. Alright, there we go. Yep, this definitely smacks of a dream bubble. So John's looking out the window. There she is! Hi, Vriska! Feel free to examine the clippings while I tidy. Alright, so I've examined the clippings. Try to make sense of this mess yourself. Oh, hold up, there's more. Okay. So there's 5 more here. Alright, well let's continue with John and Vriska since we just did that. So it's kind of interesting the way this is set up. I was like jumping around. I did get the ship one, Yum. So Courtyard Droll stole the wallet from War-Weary Villain, Wayward Vagabond, so we did get that. Which ship one? So, it seems that you are, in fact, an alien, with horns and everything. Huh. Yes, John, horns and all. That totally proves I am an alien beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now what do you think, what do you make of these blank white eyes of mine? Oh, yep, she's totally dead now. What do you think that could mean, Well, let me check the banner again. Okay, it's still clips and stuff. I don't know, aliens usually have big spooky eyes, don't they? Humans have literally the dumbest extraterrestrial lore. Weren't those supposed to be aliens on one of your posters? You mean Mac and Me? Yeah, even I can admit that movie was indefensible. Well, if you want to know, normally we have bright orange eyes with gray irises. They fill in with our blood pigment as we get older. Also, normally I have this one goofy eye with 7 pupils because I'm kind of a weirdo, but I guess that's gone now I'm dead. Not that you believe me, because you just refuse to remember anything. I can accept that you are an alien, but come on! Meeting an alien who's also a ghost in my front yard is a bit much to believe. It's almost too awesome. So you don't remember anything about the game at all then? The destruction of your planet? Bringing your ancestor back to life as a clown woman? Putting a huge flaming ocean out with your magical wind? Jack Noir? Dying, resurrecting, and possibly dying again? Is any of this tickling your sponge? Nope. Sounds cool though. Fuck. I cannot believe how cold it is on this planet. How could any species possibly be able to survive somewhere like this? Yeah, I thought you looked pretty cold out there, so I brought you this jacket. Oh my gosh. That is very stylish. And also very gentlemanly of John. Ah, okay. Hey, your clothes switched suddenly. Was that some kind of alien wardrobe warpifying technology? Such as a warp-drobe, if you will? Oh my gosh. Sure, John, let's just say that's what it was. You look pretty cool in more normal clothes. Not that your space boots and pixie outfit weren't neat. Thanks. So, is this how humans begin an Earth date? With simple acts of flattery and kindness? I don't know about that, really. It just seemed like the nice thing to do. Is this a date? No, I've decided this definitely will not be a date. Not until you remember something, at least. Okay, that's probably for the best. It would probably be I'd probably be pretty nervous on a date with a normal girl, let alone on a date with an alien space ghost. Now that you mention it, me too, probably. Your goofy awkwardness is a bit contagious, frankly. So, now what do we do? Well, since I am presuming you are new to the planet, I could show you around the place. Oh my gosh, this is totally fitting. This track. Oh man. This is my green slime ghost pogo ride in all its glory. In my childhood, it was hours of fun and hundreds of painful injuries. Hey, this thing isn't slimy at all. What the hell? Nope, it's definitely not slimy at all. I like how she's like just fiddling with it right there. That's really cool. Nope. I've noticed humans don't seem to keep any slime around the hive, and yet you were strangely cavalier about your open display of certain receptacles. What's the deal with that? Is it that you're just that ashamed of your secretions as a species? Not really. Humans just don't really have much use for slime, I guess. Honestly, I can't think of a single practical use for slime other than to be gross. So bizarre. Anyway, this thing is kind of a death trap, and I haven't ridden it for years. I think my dad had it installed as one of his ridiculous ways of making a man out of me. Sure. My custodian had her ways of making me tougher too. Yeah, parents, right? Anyway, that's my backyard. Pretty damn boring, sorry. I would show you inside, but I don't think my dad would take too kindly to bringing an alien inside. Or just yet. I would need to brace him for it. That's fine. What else can you show me? I could show you around my neighborhood if you want. Sounds great. Oh, this is like really cool scenery here. So we've got like the special sun, not the regular sun. These are my neighbors who live in a lot of same looking houses as mine. I never see them. I think they're all really busy people with a lot of serious business to attend to. Hey, look, the snow has melted over here. It's really warm suddenly. It's weird. Does your planet usually have these kinds of temperature swings? No, this is pretty unusual December weather. I guess I'll take my coat off. I could take yours back if you want. No, thanks. I think I'll keep it on. Oh, she wants to keep John's coat. Huh, so there's like a bunch of snow here and a bunch of not snow here. And it looks like they're down by the lake right here. There is not really much to see in this town, but there are these lakes. This lake here did not used to be a lake. A long time ago, before I was born, there was a factory here. My dad says there was a huge explosion. He was walking by with my Nana when he saw it. Then a little later, my Nana died. My dad never told me how, except that it involved a big joke book. Oh my god, it did. She was literally crushed by it, if I remember correctly. I never knew her, which is too bad. She sounded nice. I know what happened. I saw it. You did? Yes. You want to know? It might jostle your memory. Okay. I believe this lake is where Jade landed. You landed a little ways over there, about where your hive is now. You clobbered your Nana to death with the aforementioned joke book. But it wasn't your fault. You were both just little wigglers riding meteors from the future. You created yourself, your Nana, Jade, her grandpa, not to mention Dave and Rose and their guardians, all in a lab using paradox slime, and sent them back in time as the silly grubs with arms and legs you call babies. And here you were doubting the usefulness of slime. Wow. Really? Yes, absolutely. I paid close attention to all this because I thought it might give me some clues about us and our ancestors, who were made in the same way. Any of this familiar? That all sounds incredible if true, but I don't have even the foggiest memory of that happening. Yeah, I figured as much. Since you seem bent on staying in your dream bubble coma, why don't I continue the tour? The tour of Earth? Sort of. Yeah, I'm going to try and end around... Hey, Vetris, how's it going? I'm going to try and end around 6:12 Central Time, which is about 40-ish minutes from now. I actually do need to, like... I can go a little bit longer. It would be cool to end at 6:12, but I can't go too much longer because I need to go pick up Tara from daycare before 6:30 my time, so... What's happening? We are going on an adventure! Where? Through our memories. Through mine, too. This would be a really fun thing to do on a date, I think. if we actually were on a date, which we're not. Oh, snap. Scene change. How is this happening? Is this through the advanced alien technologies, like holograms or teleportations? If that's what you want to think to keep you comfy in your stupor, sure. Where are we? This is my home planet before it was destroyed. It's called Alternia. Oh, cool. And what's that over there? That is my hive, which is a thing that you refer to as a house. It's where I grew up. Yes, we are doing our normal stream tomorrow as well. So the plan is tomorrow I'm going to end Act 5, Act 2. And also watch Rex Duodecim Angelus. Angelus, however it's pronounced. I'm going to do all those things tomorrow. It's a castle! No shit! It is big and foreboding and ostentatious, just the way I wanted it. As a blue blood, I was entitled to build such a home, something that set me far apart from the commoners. You built it? Of course not. Robots built it for me when I was very young, but I was allowed to dictate instructions. Expected to, in fact. Oh, gosh! So rad! Really? I still find it interesting what sort of mundane facts humans tend to be impressed by. Anyway, my design kind of got boring as I got older. A huge castle hive sounds great, but it starts feeling pretty cavernous and lonely after a while. There were so many blocks I never even used. Your tastes change, but you get stuck with growing up in a place suited to your earliest, most juvenile inclinations. Nobody tells you that when you're a kid, though. I think I know what you mean. I feel like a long time ago, I might have given my dad the impression I really liked clowns, and now there are clowns everywhere. His stupid collection just keeps growing and growing, and it drives me crazy. John, that barely comparable example is so cute, I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh, that's kind of an adorable moment right there. Yeah, Vriska is being really patient with John right now. Yeah, Namalika, this is really human of Vriska. Oh, there's Vriska's Lucis. This is my custodian. Oh! She was hurt in an accident, so I killed her myself to put her out of her misery. Oh. That's sad. I remember when that happened, though. Oh, hi, what's this? Holy shit, look at these glittering space riches. Yeah, I was really into treasure hunting for a while. What's with the broken 8-balls? Never mind those. I guess dying can kind of like change who you are as a person, maybe. I feel like that would make sense. This was my respite block. From kind of an embarrassing memory, actually. More 8-balls. You sure do like to smash them. John, addiction is a powerful thing. You probably wouldn't understand. What are you wearing? Just a fairy dress. I wore it for this stupid thing I did once. Is that a rocket car stuck in the web over there? What's that about? Don't worry about it. Man, this would be such an awkward moment on a date. Again, if it was one. There's something really familiar about that rocket. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, isn't that like the rocket car that Tavros rode around in? Actually, didn't John have a rocket car too? He had a rocket something. Alright, so Vriska keeps changing outfits. There's Nicolas Cage over here, City of Angels. There's Tavros's legs. Oh my gosh. Wise guy, eh? What's happening? Are we back on Earth? You tell me. It's my house again. Why are we here? I was having fun seeing your planet. I don't know, John. They're your memories. Looks like John's dad's room. This is my dad's room, but I have never been inside of it, so why do I recognize it? Shrug! I think there were some birthday presents for me in here, but I can't recall which birthday that was. It was your 13th, but I'm 12. Alright, Dragon Master. Oh, and there are the imps. Oh wait, did John switch suits? Oh yeah, he did switch suits. Cool. Oh yeah, I remember this. There are these imps all over my house, acting all rambunctious. But why? It's all so hazy. Where is my dad? Sounds like some things are coming back to you. Any chance you remember me yet? No, sorry. So they're poking around some more. This is all stuff from Act 1. Yeah, it's been such a long time. It's almost a year ago since I started this, guys. I started doing Homestuck streams last May, so it's almost been a year. Oh man. Oh, the memories. Yeah, it's like a little nostalgic here. So they're wandering around some more. John's dad! Hey, look! That's my dad! What's he doing here? I've missed the heck out of him, though I'm not sure why. He should be safe at home right now. I guess I might have lost track of him, but I don't remember how. All I know is I have this feeling like I should run over and give him a hug. Well, just so you know, he is probably not actually there. Kind of like how my Lucis was just a memory. Are you a psychic alien? Like the one who Jodie Foster met in Contact and assumed the form of her dead father to talk to her? As a matter of fact, yes, I am a psychic alien, but that has nothing to do with this. She actually is a psychic alien, that's true. These are our memories, and we are in the afterlife. I keep trying to tell you, and it's starting to get frustrating. I see, so it is not me who is Jodie Foster. It's more like you are Jodie, because nobody believed her when she came home and had amazing tales to tell. Except Matthew McConaughey. Ugh, but it's okay, I will be your Matt McConaughey. Does that mean you'll believe me now? I guess I always did, sort of. I think I've been in denial about what's happening here. It's nice that you believe me, but that doesn't mean you remember me yet. So, if this isn't my dad, then where is he? He died too. You saw his body. Don't you at least remember that? No, not at all. I am remembering a bunch of things, but not that. Then what? Do you remember me yet? No. I only remember when you contacted me and said you'd kill me a little earlier, but that was months ago. I do remember talking to some other trolls like you, and playing this game. It was on my 13th birthday. I was really looking forward to playing it, but it was late in the mail. I got some presents from my dad, like this big weird clown doll that I didn't like much, and some fruit gushers. Oh yeah, I also realized gushers were made by Betty Crocker. That freaked me the fuck out. Did you realize Betty Crocker makes gushers? This comes as news to me. Well, she does. Her villainy knows no bounds. Oh, he also gave me this suit, which I remember wearing for a while, but it didn't look quite like this. It had a black tie and no ghost, so I improved it. Actually, I remember dying in a suit. You do? But this was not the suit I was wearing when I died. That's the suit. This was. Try to make sense of this mess yourself. Okay, so we have like 4 other clippings to look through. Alright, the ship. Let's go back to the... Actually, that's not a ship. That's just John's dad's hat. I was wrong about what I was about to see. Whoa, what's that? Whose arm is that? Is that Nana Sprite's arm? It is Nana Sprite's arm! Oh my gosh. So Nana Sprite knows that John's dad is dead. But also, like, what's this thing over here that has, like, John's dad's symbol? Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping the one with John and Vriska was, like, the longest one. And we can get through the others pretty quickly. Alright. So here's Dave Sprite and Jade Sprite. Are you okay?
Been better.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I died in my dream and came back as a dog.
Oh, I turned into a bird and got in a fight.
Oh! Oh, that was the PDA? Okay, thanks, Dragon Spirit. What is that?
What is this thing?
Yes.
Legendary sword.
How did you get it?
Long story. Shenanigans mostly.
I love Dave. And Dave Sprite, by extension. Yes, I figured shenanigans were probably involved. Can you be more specific?
Well, basically I'm from another timeline. We couldn't win the game there, so I came back to help Dave.
Dave?
Dave from this timeline. As a sprite, I'm supposed to help him with his quest.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to help Jade, too, but...
Oh, she's doing alright, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll try. You were saying?
So, things kind of became even more crazy in this timeline than the one I was from. And it was clear Dave was never going to do the quest I didn't get the chance to finish. Not even after you brought the forge.
The forge?
Your volcano.
Oh.
So, after laying low for a while, I just went and did whatever I could myself. Got Kaldfulch, the fucking Welsh sword Dave broke, went to look for Hephaestus again, figuring there wasn't much hope in beating him this time either, especially being injured and all, but what the hell, right? But then, that's when you lit the forge somehow.
I did?
Well, no, not you. Other Jade.
Yeah, she's a lot more brave than me, I think. She brought me back thinking I could help her, and all I did was disappoint her and everyone else. You came back as a sprite and you're managing to do important things, but I just feel so scared and helpless.
Sounds like you came back because Jade made the decision for you. I made the decision to come back myself. Maybe to be different if you had the same chance.
I don't know if I would have if I had the chance, but I would like to not feel so useless to everybody.
I think everyone's on top of this. There's not much for us to do anymore.
What about your sword? Isn't it important?
I guess so. But not really for me since I'm not the real Dave anymore.
I'm still not sure how you got it. What's it have to do with my volcano?
That's a bit complicated. See, it turns out I had no idea how the denizens worked at all.
Oh, interesting. Alright, meanwhile, back on the ship. This is the ship. Alright, so the chase continues. Liv Tyler is trying to pickpocket Courtyard Droll.
Pick again. Remove.
Put back. Wait, what is this thing that got removed? This looks like it might be important. I'm guessing. That's true, F. They are all ships, aren't they? Oh, that's the tumor. Okay, gotcha. Well, I forgot what the tumor looked like. I forgot what the tumor looked like. But thank you for reminding me. Okay, so Liv Tyler has the tumor. Escape! Oh, so Courtyard Droll thinks he got away with the tumor, but actually he did not.
Total success!
Yeah, cut me some slick, guys. Alright. Meanwhile, oh, I did things in the right order, because look, Liv Tyler now has the tumor and is back with the Durst, Rose, and Dave.
I remember waking up here after getting shot.
Yes, what else?
Then the cage bunny came and gave us the bomb.
Somebody set us up the bomb!
Where'd he go anyway?
She's around.
The bunny's a she?
Her name is Liv Tyler.
Dumb.
Take it up with John. What else?
We were talking about who should go.
Do you remember what we decided?
No. Oh, wait, wasn't I going to go? Is that what happened? Did I go and now I'm dead?
Not quite.
What's not quite? That I didn't go or that I'm not dead?
Do you remember anything else?
No.
What about why you went to fight Jack?
Sure, I did that because I wanted to, and because I was supposed to.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw my future self fighting him, so obviously that had to happen or else I'd be dead anyway. Without even getting the satisfaction of standing up to him.
So, was your decision a result of desire or obligation?
Hard to explain. With all the time shit going on, I don't try to understand your light shit, do I?
I don't know much about the light shit, to be honest. I may have missed my chance to figure it out.
Haven't we had this conversation already?
Mostly. I'm doing what I can to jog your memory.
It's jogging, I guess. Its man boobs are jiggling a little.
Nice. So, what about Jade?
What?
Didn't you tell her your expedition with her? Sorry, you didn't tell her your expedition with her would result in your death, let alone one she'd inadvertently cause, or that she'd be stuck with the job of resuscitating you. Did you?
What am I really supposed to say? Hey, we're gonna hunt frogs till you shoot me through the jack. Then I die and you've got to make out with me. That kind of changes how the whole thing goes, doesn't it?
Not if you're supposed to, right?
What does that even mean?
I guess you're right. No reason to make an effort to empathize if doing so comes at the price of oblivion. There's that phrase again, at the price of oblivion.
WTF?
It must be comforting to have your ASPD tacitly supported by predestination.
ASPD?
Antisocial personality disorder.
Oh no, this conversation just got bum-rushed by a mudslide of fucking awful.
It wasn't already awful believing that you might be dead?
You don't know anything about what I was feeling or what happened on Lofaf. You were all pavement-faced and babbling your throwfester speak and flipping off the shit with your own crazy death wish thing. Why do you think you know what was going through my head? You're just assuming and throwing around psyche buzzwords like ASPD complex disorder.
So it's a disorder, a complex, and then a disorder again for good measure?
In your case, probably.
Sounds like a positively delirious state of existence.
It's some delirious biznasty, all right.
Oh, snap?
Yes, I'm authorize a goddamn. You may swipe. Yes, I'm authorize a goddamn. You may swipe it at the door to check yourself into the burn ward.
Might you loosen the purse strings on an oh no he didn't?
Nah, those are kept in emergency reserve for yo mama jokes from the 90s. Anyway, I'm telling you, if I said anything at all about it, she probably doesn't even fire her gun once, and all I'm doing is dragging her into a doomed timeline with me.
I guess I'm learning to be impressed by your sense of obligation to inevitable misfortune. It's a strange case of inspiration through futility.
Oh, none of this is that big a deal. I just mentioned the basics to her, that I'd stop time traveling soon, break out of the loops, not have to wonder all the time if I was taking a wrong turn and dooming everybody. I was never that cool with this.
With what, exactly?
You know how you turned out to be this incredibly shitty seer of light and basically failed at that in every way imaginable?
Hey!
Well, maybe I never wanted to be a Knight of Time. Maybe I'd rather just be like the Dave of Guy. You know, just some dude.
These really do not sound like the words of someone ready to face his own death. The kind you don't wake up from, I mean.
I guess not. Guess I failed my quest then. So I'm like, now what, bitches? To nobody in particular, I guess.
The unseen bitches callously conspiring to expect greatness from you?
Yes, those exact bitches.
If that's how you feel, then why did you insist on going on the mission to deliver the tumor? Black and whited for giant yin-yang bomb. This is fantastic. Dave of Guy is like a great class, I would think. Alright. Tip, 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 tip. Oh my gosh, there's a Sweet Bro Helijeff thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Then I guess that's what happened. I delivered the bomb and now I must be dead.
Are you sure?
Is that wrong?
Maybe you should try to answer the question. Why did you want to go?
Because I made the map, so I know how to get there better.
But it seems simple enough. A set of bearings to follow. See? The application pilots the moon. Change course when necessary. Anyone can do it, really. We talked about this. Debated, if you recall.
Okay, if you remember it all so clearly, why are you grilling me on this shit? Will you just tell me what's going on?
I'm just seeing if you can remember, and if you're sticking to our story about why you should be the one to go.
Well, I am, because I should. Or should have. Man, what the fuck is going on? Am I dead or are you dead or what?
You're almost there, really. Just try to remember a little more. What happened after we decided you'd go?
Oh yeah. We were trying to figure out a way to detach the moon so I could pilot it out there and fly it into the sun.
Oh hi, this must be the legendary sword, right here.
But the chain was huge. Couldn't think of how to break it. Then out of nowhere this sword appears in the thing. So I'm thinking, obviously I have to break the sword somehow, because that's all I fucking do is break swords.
Oh my god, Dave.
But as I'm thinking of how to do it, I put my hand on it, and it just snaps off with this comical shattering noise, like I just fucked up some priceless shit in the Louvre.
So he's just like, psh, that breaks it. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
See? Like that. Like, I did it again, just there with my hand. Because of dream bubbles. Remember when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Then I took it and sliced the chain, like this. Damn, it still cuts like it's plowing through a shaft of boneless zombie meat.
Careful, I just managed to quell my appetite after all that burger talk.
Whoops, yeah.
Alright, so we cut the chain.
So then, the moon started drifting away, and I was going to fly up and take it to the sun, and I said something to you, or I was going to, like, say bye or something, but you were just standing there not saying anything, holding that ball of yarn.
Yep, she's just holding that ball of yarn.
And then, oh, God, that's right.
What happened? What happened?
Come on, knocking me out so you can steal the suicide mission? God damn it, that is so trite.
I really am sorry for that. Oh, she like bonked him into unconsciousness.
It's like, here's how bad this is. We are basically Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck from John's shitty crappy movie. You made this even more Armageddon than it already was. Sealing me in the airlock so I can go home to Liv Tyler and have the most terrible babies with her.
If it's any consolation, Liv Tyler came with me on the suicide mission.
The bunny or the actress?
Which would make you feel better?
You not knocking me out with a ball of fucking yarn is fucking what?
If I could have chosen a method of sparing your life you might have found more awesome, I would. Is there an ironic way to do that?
This probably comes close, but that doesn't make it not lame as hell.
Does it matter if I took some personal satisfaction seeing you fall unconscious at the gentle glance of a soft cotton globe?
It's cool. It's cool you are so tickled by this. I hope it brought you a lot of rad laughs on your way to on your way to go fucking explode. So that's it. I'm actually lying here on Durst asleep, and then you went out there and blew up the sun, and now you're dead and I'm dream chilling with your smug ghost.
Yes to the first part.
So you're not dead.
Not yet.
Then you're dreaming. What, you're taking a little nap on the moon in the middle of nowhere?
Afraid not. I am wide awake.
Oh, well that's interesting.
Alright, so I think we got all 5 here. Oh, wonderful. Another interruption. Oh, someone's banging at the door up here. Alright, what do we got here? We got like 6 different things now. It seems she's acting out again. Sorting these clippings will have to wait while I settle her down. I apologize profusely. Please continue to help yourself to the serviceable bleh command in my absence. As a first-class host, I keep a healthy supply on hand at all times. Oh my gosh. That's a great candy bowl there. Okay, so... yeah. So we're probably not going to end at 6:12, but let's try and get through as much of this as possible. I do have to, like, leave in a little bit, though, because I have to pick up Tara by 6:30. Show serious business. Fedora Freak? Who's Fedora Freak? Well, I'm told that there's a certain page I haven't yet gotten to that has like a small spoiler for RDA, so I'm not going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Okay. Eureka! Stand by for clarification, re-enthusiastic outbursts. Yes, it is as hoped for, beyond hope. Unusual devices may be used to duplicate fresh, perfectly pressed garments. Inexhaustibly, as far as I know. Reconstructing complete professional ensemble now. Hold. Please report restoration of dapper visage in overwhelming success. Alas, devices appear to hold no such promise for departed family members. Misplaced handheld steam press. Updated device utility. Combinative apparel synthesis presents intriguing possibilities. Now combining expensive leather pipe tobacco sleeve with handsome gray fedora. To document results shortly. Resulted in a hat with outlandish and frivolous appearance. Do not care for, shall discard immediately. Combination of pant, fine cotton shirt, even more disappointing. Yielded useless, excessively tall pant, relieving from wardrobe at once. Made unwelcome determination. Production requires expensive glittering abstraction called grist. Such jewels remaining in cash, libation in reserve at premium. Consumed final swallow of carefully rationed urine. Oh my god, seriously. Soon to seek water elsewhere in exotic new surroundings. More importantly, to seek grist facilitating continued accessorizing. Note to self, use spoils to make more hats. Preparing for expedition to reap gems from mischievous local fauna. Crafted sturdy bludgeoning instrument out of uprooted mailbox. Tall pant, perhaps adaptable as defensive garment. Pardon while donning tall pant. Donned tall pant. Confidence and martial prowess perpetually swells. Venturing out. Powering down gray, serviceable handheld computing device to preserve battery. Oh my god, the way this person talks. Oh my god. Additional updates to be submitted in a frank and forthright manner for judicious appraisal within a reasonable time frame. TIA for patience. Or TF for patience. I don't know. Serious business. So this is Nana Sprite looking at the PDA. Turning on handheld device for brief report. Severe injury sustained in skirmish with undersized sportive rascal. Tall pant, unremarkable in protective utility. Damaged, badly bloodied. No indication of laundering facilities throughout Enchanted Land whatsoever. Losing fluid rapidly. Maintaining adequate hydration levels more important than ever. Libations unfortunately not forthcoming. Rest needed. Seeking surface suitable for assuming reclined posture. Strength depleting. Tie loosened, removed, rolled up neatly, and tucked beneath hat. Minimal stamina left for a disrobing sodden tall pant, leaving on. Encountered rest surface. Horizontal stone slab exhibiting unidentified iconography. A tall post at each corner, mysteriously inviting. Mounting slab, exhaustion taking hold. Excuse me, sir! Pipe fan 413, friend. 413, excellent. Pipe fan 413. Sound of voice nearly refreshing enough to distract from perpetual taste of warm, poorly filtered urine. Oh my, no. I'm not actually your friend, dear. I am his mother. Another of Pipe Fan 413's legendary pranks. Please clarify. If
If yes, if why, prepared to regard as hilarious. Were that it was, I'm sorry to say there is no chicanery in play at all today. Oh yes, I forgot my voice for Nana Sprite is more like this. Oh yes, that would be quite the doozy. I believe the late great Colonel would surely say we were cooking with petrol upon hearing such a whopper. No, I'm just an old woman looking for her son. Understood, madame. You remind me of him so. Would you mind terribly if I talked to you for a little while? I am fearing the worst for my son, while my grandson has gone off to do great things. I caught myself feeling a bit lonely. Ooh. Can't imagine no greater pleasure, though eyelids heavy, getting dark, feeling in extremities fading. Oh, but you must be exhausted from your travels, you poor thing. Why don't you just lie there and rest? I'll tell you a story. Pipe Fan 413's kindly mother, thank you. It's a fairy tale about a young sister and brother who were raised by a wicked witch. Not yet, Ignatus. Although this picture, kind of rings some bells. The witch, in truth, was a world-famous baking baroness. Her cruelty made life miserable for the two children, who did not have their father anymore to protect them. He was the greatest prankster who ever lived, and a true southern gentleman. He was killed by a comet on the day the boy was born, and the wicked baroness raised them alone, with a hand as firm as that which she ran her brutal baking empire. The children pledged to each other that one day they would run away together. They followed in the footsteps of the dear colonel in defiance of the old batter witch. They studied his every jape and practiced them in secret. But as they grew older, their interests drifted apart. The boy developed a passion for adventure and put aside his study of practical jokes. He dreamed of wealth and fame and discovery, and swore he would wander the world. One day he decided to run away, with the loyal dog he inherited from her father. He asked the girl if she would come along, but she was too scared of the retribution that might follow. The boy scoffed at the danger, and assured his sister there was nothing to worry about. But he had not seen firsthand what the Baroness was capable of. He told his sister that he believed in her, and that she could handle whatever the witch could throw at her. And with that, he was off. She would never see him again. The Baroness would raise her very strictly, mentoring her in the art of baking. The girl took to the lessons with fierce determination. Her only act of defiance left was to one day surpass the Baroness in skill, and beat her at her own game. It was all she could do, for the Baroness made sure she knew there could be no escape. The girl surely missed her brother, and soon enough he achieved fame for his exploits. She followed him in the newspapers, the tales of his remarkable discoveries, inventions, and riches. How she wished she could rejoin him, and be free from toiling for the pastry hag. One day, the girl was able to gather enough bravery to mention her brother to the Baroness, and her desire to see him again. With contempt, she guaranteed that this could never happen. When the girl asked why, that is when the Baroness began to reveal to her more than just her baking secrets. She mentioned that, like in many fairy tales, there was more to the children's past than they knew. The Colonel was not their father, nor was the Baroness their mother. They in fact had no father or mother at all, nor were they ever actually born. They had both fallen from the sky. They were not actually brother and sister as they had been told either. Again, like in many fairy tales, the truth was that they were always destined to become married one day. They were to have 2 children, a son and a daughter, and these children were meant to save the world. But the Batter Witch was determined to make sure this destiny could never be realized. In her limitless cruelty, she would do all in her power to keep them apart for the rest of their lives. The girl that day swore she would bring down the Baroness and her evil empire. She would use the many secrets she'd learned over the years against her, and began carefully plotting her downfall. Years went by. The girl was nearly ready to put her plan into action. But then, just like that, the Baroness disappeared. She was never seen or heard from again. The girl was finally free, by a strange turn of events, but not without a final jab from the witch. It turned out that in her will she had left the entire company to the boy. The boy, now a grown man, was already very wealthy in his own right. He had no particular need for the baking empire, but assumed control nonetheless, and integrated the company into his extensive collection of enterprises. The girl, instead of seeing this as more misfortune, took the news as relief. She just as soon have nothing to do with the witch's empire, and far preferred to pursue her original passion for practical japery. She considered a reunion with her estranged brother, and once destined husband-to-be.
but the days of longing for a future with him seemed to be from another lifetime. The chance had come and gone. She was content to let him live in his increasingly elaborate life, while she sought a simpler one. Besides, now was not the time to revisit a destiny with an old star-crossed lover. She had recently become betrothed to a fine, upstanding gentleman. Soon she would start a family. No, not one meant for heroism as foretold, but one that would make her happy nonetheless. In the following years, she was left to ponder all that might have been. What might have been if there had been no Baroness to keep the girl and boy apart? What might have been if the Baroness had not disappeared, and she had the opportunity to use her secrets against her? For you see, the girl had uncovered so many dirty secrets about the terrible Batter Witch, including the most troubling one of all. Of course, no one would have believed her, but she knew. She knew the Baroness was not human. Fedora Freak's gray, serviceable, handheld computing device's battery has died. Oh, man. That is a lot in that story, and I'm actually going to have to, think about that off-stream for a while. Alright. I don't know how much more of this I'll be able to get through. Let's see what's going on in the upper corner here. That was quite the info dump. Alright. So, Courtyard Droll is flying away, thinking the mission's accomplished. He's like, yay! And Jack is like, what is going on? So dumb. Friendly enemies are here. The ring is still missing, though? Wait, this thing is gone, too. He just realized the tumor's not there either. So, it doesn't have the ring or the tumor. Probably, the two most important things he was, supposed to get. Your actual mission is to kill Jade! Oh my god. It's fantastic. Yeah, I was kind of picking up that Fedora Freak may have just died on a quest bed as well. Woof, 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 woof. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile... Okay, so Jack takes off. Meanwhile, John and Rose are lying there. And Wayward Vagabond is like, where's my wallet? I have the ring at least. Which is a huge relief. But you notice. That, oh my god, that Jack is there. Oh crap. Jack is like, I'm gonna do this myself. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, this is not going to end well for anyone. Oh god. Oh god, they just blew up. Oh god. So wait, so what happens with the ring and the tumor then? Well, I mean, we know that Liv Tyler delivers the tumor later, so there's that. Oh, wonderful. Another interruption. Alright. Okay. So, it is almost 6:12 and I wanted to end the stream. We did click through a lot of pages here, so I think I'll leave it here. We'll pick things back up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, and tomorrow we will go until we get to the end of Act 5, Act 2 from where we are now. So I think we have 3 more clippings to click through. So hopefully we'll get through that pretty quickly, and then we'll kind of get to the end of Act 5, Act 2 tomorrow. Might take longer than usual. Might be longer than the usual 2-hour stream, but oh well. I guess we'll have to get some additional Homestuck tomorrow. All right, let me drop some links into chat. But yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time. Thank you, new followers, new people who have not been here before. We always do Homestuck at 10 a.m. Central Time on Saturdays, so come back tomorrow for the rest of Act 5, Act 2. I just dropped links to our Discord if you want to hang out with us outside of stream. Social media links, Twitter, YouTube, things like that, and my puppy has Instagram as well. It is 6:12, so thank you for coming by, everyone. Happy Homestuck Day. Yay! I will see you all tomorrow morning. Have a great night. Bye, friends. Thank you.